Okay, hello everyone. Guys, I just want to get you started with this worksheet, the linear programming worksheet. It's the last thing we're going to be covering this trimester. And since we're not meeting here today in Zoom, I thought at least I'd just get you started. All right. Guys, it's basically a lot of what we've been already doing in terms of systems of linear inequalities. In this case, when you shade a region, you get like a bounded region. You know, there's some geometric shape that happens there, okay? And what we're most interested in is the vertices, all right? The corner points of our, double shaded or triple shaded area, all right? There'll be an objective function that we're trying to optimize. It's usually cost or profit. Cost, minimize cost, of course. Profits, maximize profits, of course. But here we're just kind of practicing. All right, so here's our objective function, and it's written right up here. That's where you write it. And the x and y's are the coordinates of these four corner points. Sometimes there's four, sometimes there's five, sometimes there's three. All right, sometimes there might be only two. Well, there can't be two. There'll be at least three. All right. All right, just plug them in there. So I went here, -8, -8. I put it right there. And then -8 and 4, and I put it right there. Again, the x and the y. 2, or -2 and 6. All right, 6 is the x, so I put it right here. -2 is the y. And then 2, -8. All right, you plug each of these into this equation and find out what the cost is, C. All right, 4x. So 4 times -8 minus 2 times -8, the y. All right, so just be careful. There's a little detail work here. All right, in this case, guys, again, -8 again is the x, so it's 4 times -8 again. But this subtracting 2 times, this time the y is 4. I just plug this in, 6 and -2, 6 and -2, 2 and -8 right here, 2 and -8, plug it in, this is what I got, okay? So of my final values here, the maximum value is 28. So that goes right here. The minimum value is -40. It's right here. All right? And just say where it occurs. Just back up and say, well, that occurred at -8 and 4. That's the point. All right? The maximum value at 28 occurred at 6, -2. All right? That's how you do those. And there's a couple that are like that. I'm hoping you can do them. All right? All right, one like this, you guys, you have to graph it and find out what the points are. All right, again. This first one says x greater than 0. Here, I'll just shade it light. So I'm just saying, okay, x has to be greater than 0 up here. Y has to be greater than 0. That's this way. Y has to be greater than 0 this way. All right, 2x plus y less than or equal to 6. That's this line right here. And you can put this in decimals if you want. But again, guys, I just use the cover-up method because it's in standard form. This one is in standard form. Cover up the 2x, so y equals 6. I put it right there. I covered up the y then and said, okay, 2x equals 6. Divided by 2, that means x equals 3. Right? Because 2 times 3 is 6. So x equals 3, I put it right there. And I drew my line. So guys, the bounded area I'm talking about is this triangle right here. All right, and the points were right here, right here, and right here. Those are the corner points of the bounded area. Make sure you mark all of them. Because you're not sure which one is going to give you the answer yet. All right, the objective function is right here. And remember, you write that right here each time. Write it right here on top. And this is the x and the y. This is 3 points again, 0, 0. All right, this is 0, 6 right here where the y is 6. And this one is 3, 0, where the x is 3, but the y is 0. So if I plug it in here where x is 0, y is 0, this is 0, right? This is probably cost again. All right, when x is 0, this just goes to 0. So 3 times 6 is 18. All right, and this one, the 3 is the x. So 4 times 3 is 12. And the y is 0, so it just goes away. All right, so we can answer our questions here. Again, the minimum value of these is 0. That occurred at 0, 0. The maximum value of all these was 18. All right, and that occurred at 0, 6. All right, guys, that one here is like that. Some of these are like that. Yep, you guys should be able to do these. Right here, you should be able to do that just like I just did that one. The word problem, you attempt it, guys, and we're going to do word problems on Monday. I just want you to see one. You have to build the constraints reading this, okay? All right, just give this a try, you guys. We'll talk about it in the Zoom meeting on Monday because we're doing word problems on Monday, okay? I hope that helps. Thanks.